Top of the morning, I'm Godzilla himself. Well, okay, so this video is gonna have some stuff about some homophobia and some other stuff. So if you're uncomfortable about that stuff, about hatred to another group, then do not proceed. Don't ask about the plague, Dr. Mask. I prefer to have some sort of anonymity. So this is about the newest section of Jaden Animation's video called Being Not Straight, where she reveals that she's Arrow Ace, meaning, like, Arrow Ace is pretty much where there's little or zero, like, little to zeros, a spectrum, many in-betweens of pretty much very little romantic or, intimate, as she says, it's attraction, where pretty much aromantic is pretty much little to no romantic. Asexual is like little to no intimate attraction. But yeah, where she reveals she's aroace, meaning like both aromantic and asexual. So like in the newest section, there is a decent amount of hate comments, to say the least, from Dave Minecraft 69420 or 42069. I always get that mixed up. And then User Somnius, Nerdiness D, although the Nerdiness D is like the best one. If I made like a tier list, top would be New Jersey Militia Man, New Jersey Militia. That would go up here. User Somnius would go right here. Mando Rando, which is like one of them, would go like here. And then Dave Minecraft 42069 would go here, and then Nerdiness D would go here. So, like, I made my own custom chart, so, and then the rest are pretty much alternate accounts or whatever. But yeah, this video has discussions of hateful stuff. Like, I discovered this like months and months ago. I'm very, very late to this. Where, started with Dave Minecraft 69420, where pretty much he's been posting stuff like she's okay, there's gonna be some like little talking about of a certain crime, a really, really bad crime. Like, she's a groomer, or whatever. Just homophobic and uneducated comments on the actual topic, which, like, not all non-straight people are groomers. Quite the opposite. Like, with the percentage of straight people and non-straight people who are groomers, the percentage is the same. Actually, what's worse, priests, around like a disturbing amount of priests are actually pedophiles. Yeah, and I think pedophiles are just the worst type of person. I think they should just get... But anyway, so, and then there's Nerdiness :D. He's like the I'm not gonna say best, but comparatively the best. He's still homophobic and stuff, but he is not, like, he has a lot of comments of like, oh, I'm racist, the sunglasses emoji, and then sexist comments, but those are just bad jokes. Those are actually jokes, just really, really bad ones. That he is still homophobic, but yeah, he's not actually racist. Like, you can actually reason with Nerdiness D, unlike the others I'm gonna talk about in Dave Minecraft. Next is Mando Rando. He is a yacht. See? Now replace the Y with an N. Yeah, he is that. He's pretty bad. And makes a lot of jokes about what happened in 2016. I don't remember months. I don't remember the day. Or pretty much there is a mass pew pew in like a gay convention or something. Some like a LGBTQ representation convention thing where there was a mass shooting, which yeah, bad, very awful. But he treats it like it's like a joking matter or something. And he also jokes about what happened in the 1940s. If you know, you know. Like what happened to the Jewish and what a certain dictator did, the guy with the rectangular mustache. Yeah. Mainly stuff about the age of that event that killed over 6 million people who also happened to be Jewish. Well, not happened to. Like, that guy hated the Jewish people. I do not get that ideology. It just does not make sense. I don't get racism or sexism or homophobia. None of them make sense. But the thing is, this color keeps changing. Try your best not to mind that. But yeah. And then to User Somnius. He is like all of them. He is racist, he is sexist, he is homophobic, and also he makes jokes, they're not even jokes, about ending it all, of how Caden should self-harm. Yeah, we're getting to the really, really bad stuff. We're getting to the really serious topics with this entry. And one of his YouTube shorts where, like, top 5 funniest things. None of them are funny. Absolutely goose egg of them are funny. One of them is Jacksepticeye's dad's funeral. Yeah. You know, one of the best YouTubers I occasionally watch, Jacksepticeye. You know, he actually donates to charity. Then there's, yeah. And I used to think like Mr. Beast was like Jacksepticeye was here, and then Mr. Beast, until the whole Mr. Beast thing. Now he's down there. Nowhere, like Mr. Beast would be like here. You know, Jacksepticeye would be here. Because, you know, the charities aren't fake. Just had to scratch my nose. So, and then with the other video, it was like a car crash. Like the first one is a literal car crash. Doesn't show any of the blood or stuff, but it's like, yeah. And then the last one is, well, the last 3 are heavily censored, but still, like, you can still kind of piece together what's happening. And the last one is about a very, very, very tragic, it's a very tragic event in, like, internet history, where a certain person, I'm not going to mention their name so you don't, like, look it up, because it's just that bad. I wish that guy didn't end it all. I honestly wish he didn't commit, self-death. No, I'm not gonna say unalive because this video might actually get that little warning thing, but seriously, I feel so bad for that guy's girlfriend and family. Like, it was like a heavily censored with, and then heavily distorted sound, so you can't really make it out too well, but you can still, like, kind of make it out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna try to move on from that very, very, very serious topic to New Jersey militia. That guy is like all of them, just every singular one, including some new ones. Like, he's a flat earther. He believes that the Earth is a disc flying through space when that couldn't be further from the truth. It's actually a ball in a very insignificant to the sun. They're like an astronomical unit, but apart because that's what knows. Over 8 light minutes away, like what it takes for light itself to go to the sun, and the Earth is orbiting it like this, and then all the other planets, with Mercury being the fastest, and Venus, and Earth, and then Mars, it's beyond. They're all spinning around the sun, and then the asteroid belt, and then the sun is moving itself, so all the planets around the galaxy, just stuff like that. So, yeah, New Jersey militia believes that the Earth is just a disc, just flying through space like a frisbee. And also, he believes that he's an anti-vaxxer. Those kind of people are actually kind of destructive to human society, because they believe that a little vaccine has chemicals that's going to turn your blood radioactive or something, and then you're going to poison other people just by making eye contact, like that one virus from this analog horror, Stone Cold, the Medusa virus. And that's not how it works. It gives you, like, instead a vaccine, it's actually just like fragments of the virus, or a much, much weaker version of the virus. Either of those, commonly, maybe even both, possibly, I don't know. But I know that it's fragments, or a much, much weaker version. Kind of like how smallpox was helped by giving people cowpox. Kind of like that, but more modern day, with a little needle jab into your circulatory system by the shoulder. But also, it doesn't have any, it doesn't have acetylcholine or something in it. I don't. It doesn't have cyanide in it. It doesn't have botulinum toxin. It's just fragments of a virus going into your circulatory system, and your immune system fights it, develops antibodies for the real deal, so you can fight the real deal of the virus much better. But he thinks that the COVID vaccine makes people gay. Oh yeah, I forgot, they're mostly transphobic too, though. Transphobic too. But also NJ militia, with a couple times where I kind of argued with him on YouTube comments, and one of the things he said, sometimes he says that, quote, like racism doesn't mean anything. Like it's a magic word or something. It does have a solid definition. It's pretty much being hateful towards a group of people because they're like different in some way, like skin color, like where they come from, stuff like that. And that's just, and then he says the same with bigotry, which is pretty much being, it's like similar but more with like more like a psychological, more to the brain, if that makes sense. Like bigotry is just hating people on who they're attracted to, pretty much, or rather their decisions on themselves, mainly being trans. That's being a bigot. Bigot. Yeah, New Jersey militiaman, bad. They're all bad, but at least nerdiness couldn't be reasoned with. And then there's like the dishonorable mentions, honorable mentions, sure, with Skibbity Johnny Sigma. I die a little bit more every time I read that. It's just an alternate account of David. And then Justin something is just an alter account of nerdiness. Like Blue Among Us Furry is, I think, an alt account. I'm not 100% sure. Like, and then NJ Militia was pretty much the old channel of New Jersey Militiaman. It got terminated. Good. That's good. But he just used his alt account. He has like 2 alt accounts. Because of course he does. But like, also, there's so many, this is like a whole, this deserves a whole iceberg chart. This whole, like, thing deserves its own iceberg chart. Aquaboy, if you reached this far, I want you to, like, at least make somewhat, like, a miniature iceberg chart of this, if you want to. Not, like, if you want to. I ain't complaining if you don't, because, well, you know, that's a lot of effort. Like, something I won't do, because that's just a lot. But you can write scripts, and I do not write scripts, because that's just too much for my mind. My little ADHD autism mind. And not even to mention, New Jersey militiaman also hate people who have autism. Just wanted to say that. And that very much includes me, but, I mean, he thinks I'm Jewish, for God's sake. Look, he thinks I'm Jewish for Godzilla's sake. When I'm actually personally atheist, which is not believing in, you know, not believing the big man upstairs. There. But nor do I believe, I do not believe in Satan either. I don't believe in the big bad downstairs. I personally don't believe there's a heaven or hell. I think there's just nothing after death. But again, do not get it confused with nihilism. I still believe that there can be good in the world. Just these people aren't doing the good. There is good and evil. I personally believe the universe is chaos. Just chaos. Peace cannot exist without chaos. How, like, what is that one saying is like, you can't know true peace without true pain or something. Ones who don't experience true pain can't experience true peace or something. Something like that. Without chaos, you can't have peace. But without, like, you can't, like, chaos is, like, in my opinion, a default. Oh my god. It's 20 minutes long! This video's over 20 minutes long. This is by far the longest video I've ever made. Like, anyway. But I personally believe the universe is just chaos and chaos. No, there's no such... I don't think there's such a thing in, like, the universe as order. Because, like, you need chaos to make order. Because what would be order without chaos? Mainly peace. What would be peace without the chaos? Because if it was nothing, then it wouldn't be peace or chaos. It would be that weird middle ground to us. But with chaos, then you can have like safe spots, then it would be peace. So, anyway. So, like, just so much. So, yeah, I did not do that many enough warnings at the beginning for this. Because, you know, the part with the certain guy. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Bye. I guess. I don't know. Should it be a bye right now? Sure. Bye.